For someone who played the riskiest sport on the planet and who deals with risk on a daily basis now in my profession, I feel like I have a pretty good idea of risk in itself. Now, when we think of risk, especially with our health, we always consider the risk of not living a long time, the longevity of life, the risk factors of getting diabetes, heart disease, cancer. Those are always the risk factors we talk about with our health. But one risk that we never talk about is getting our mind to reach its full potential. See, risk is something that we look at on a linear basis, but risk can be multiple things. So I'm a firm believer that until you get your body and your health right, you cannot get your mind right. And everybody always talks about how important it is to get your mindset right, to be able to think clearly, to be able to have goals, visions, but you will not be able to think clearly and have those visions and have that path clearly set in your mind until you have your body taken care of as well. So I think we need to think of risk for our health on a completely different basis besides just risk of longevity, but risk of succeeding, risk of being a successful father, mother, sibling, the risk of not reaching your full potential and stepping into your shoes, the risk of being lazy. All of these risk factors are higher and higher and higher the more we put our health at the bottom of the spectrum. It's kind of fascinating that we spend our entire lives chasing money, and then when we get to a certain age, we spend all of our money to try to get healthy, right? And when we're trying to chase money, we risk our health. So it's just kind of converse that like at one stage of life we're chasing one thing, and then another stage of life we're risking another thing. Why can't we do both? Why can't we try to be successful, try to make money, have a purpose aligned with your values, and be healthy at the same time? And they correlate with each other. When you have one going great for you, the other is going to go great with you. When you have one that's downward slope, the other one's going to go on a downward slope. So I just want you to take a step back and consider the risks of what you're eating today for lunch. Are you eating vegetable oils? Are you eating sugar? Those are the two main things that I would tell you to avoid at all costs. Vegetable oil is like drinking poison, and we all know essentially what sugar does to your body, right? Causes you to have spikes, causes you to gain extra body fat, causes you to become depressed, right? There's a lot of links to what sugar and vegetable oil can do for you. Now, on the other side of things, what are you doing on a daily basis for your health as an activity? Right? A lot of times we think that going to work out for an hour a day and then sitting at a desk for the remainder of time is healthy and that's good for you. Well, just think of it from a biological standpoint. What did our ancestors do, right? They farmed, they hunted, they went out and they took walk. They did all of those things consistently. So moving consistently is almost more important than just working out for an hour and then sitting for an entire day, right? You hear the thing, sitting is the new smoking, right? And it's kind of true. When you're sedentary for a long period of time, you get a lot of health problems. So just think of those risks as well, right? Those risks combated with the risk of not being able to reach your full potential and all of the other health benefits that I just talked about, you are on a declining slope, will then allow you to not be able to be the person that you were destined to be. So now take a step back, think about what you're eating today, what you're doing today, and now align your goals with your habits of being healthy individual. I promise you, you'll feel better, you'll have more energy, you'll have more life, you'll love your life a whole lot better, and you'll just be a happier person, right? Being fulfilled by getting up, moving, eating better will change your life, I promise you. So do not make it a habit of going to Chick-fil-A every day, which I tell you, I love Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is amazing. But do not make it a habit of going every day. Just do it every once in a blue moon, if at all, right? Think about these things on a daily basis and remember that your health comes first and everything else follows. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. So take your health seriously. You can then change your mindset. Changing your mindset will then change your actions, and your actions will change your results, which will get you to where you want to be. So I hope this little rant gave you a little bit of a boost of energy, a boost of inspiration to, take your health a little bit more seriously, because changing your health can change everything. Thanks again for listening. And I'm going to do a little bit more of these where I talk about health and wealth because I think they go together. And it's a lot of the two things that I'm passionate about and that correlate with what I do in my profession and what I do just for fun as well. So you're going to be hearing a lot more from me about these two subjects, health and wealth. So stay tuned for more, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks again. Talk to you soon. Bye.